Many are from migrant families. They're snapping up off-the-plan properties, which they say sell for bargain prices compared with similar dwellings in Asian cities.
Australia's housing market may be subdued. Here, it's anything but. Pre-sales for a development in Sydney's Macquarie Park. 90% are Chinese.
We're seeing more and more money coming directly out of China to buy into Australian property because they do see it as a long-term, secure investment.
Buyers taking advantage of what they see as a bargain.
In places like Hong Kong, Beijing and Shanghai, the absolute cost of real estate is much greater even than in Sydney or Melbourne or Brisbane.
One of Australia's richest men says it's mad not to encourage them to spend their money here.
The Chinese think it's undervalued, that's why they buy. They are long-term purchasers. They are not speculators.
And it's not just Chinese buyers, but many from Indonesia, South Korea and Singapore. A new two-bedroom high-rise apartment like some of these being built here in Sydney's north started about $800,000. But buyers say they're not just paying for a long-term asset, but the convenience of living in an established Asian Australian community with many young families and students.
The option to have children being able to study here is very attractive, and in order to make that possible and feasible, you would, if you have the means, invest in some property.
For many, it's an investment in family.
To Asian, we always think that investment is good for the future or for your next generation.
It is our first property, but we probably get our parents to live there when they come over to Sydney.
For John, we like to make this investment the first one of many to come.
And this 19-year-old says it's never too early to start. Katrina Yu, World News Australia.